Whichever we choose to go to, I can lead us there. I'm familiar with how to get us to the cliffside, and we came from the Logan Inn, so we can
Yeah.
easily navigate back.
Well, just the puppies. I don't know. They were very annoying. Um, so maybe we just go to the bird folk.
Did you want to ask Princess what's her nuts? And
I could, but like the sending spells haven't been very useful, and it takes up the level 3 spell slot.
could you ask your god? He's been pretty cool with us lately.
Well, is he going to take the time to care about what we have to going on?
I don't know. If anything, just flip a coin or something, or I'll flip a coin, and we can pick.
So what were you thinking? I'm thinking bird people. I'm thinking we just leave the princess out of it and then just do what we got to do.
Our orders
Instead of
were
like
for
getting.
our orders were for the wolf people.
All right, let's go.
At the
Let's go
same
back to the wolves.
time, the eagle people. It may not help Princess, or it may help Princess, but at the same time, we could send them off to the Underdark for that purge thing Miha was talking about. Draco, what do you think?
Well, didn't y'all say that the wolf people were assholes last time?
They're just hard to talk to. And also, we didn't really leave on the best of terms.
So I would suggest, instead of going in and having the whole pack kill us,
Oh,
Go.
what if we killed them?
Yeah, we can just kidnap them.
I mean, I've been
We
really
kill them
good at
all except for the
kidnapping
women and
so far.
children, and then we drag them there. It's like, look, they made it. Like, drop off a little pup on a table. It's like, boom! Mission accomplished. This is the new chieftain.
I mean, I have been quite proficient at kidnapping people before,
See, there we go.
but they were the size of, like, a cat.
Yeah, send in, steal a couple pups. We go away, we blast everyone else, and then we go back to the bee people and say, these pups are going to be the new tribe. So you get to start a new relationship from the beginning. You may have to teach them to speak first, but you know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. The turtle's rested. I got all my spell slots. I'm ready.
Alright. Tell you what, we'll leave it up to randomness then. Let's all flip a coin. If majority is heads, we go to the eagle folk. If majority is odds, we'll go back and try to be diplomatic to the wolf people.
Says that with a
you're
heavy sigh.
So passive. Oh.
Hey, we can say that Dax and Parthex went to the other one.
I mean, I'm down for mass slaughter, but I'm always good for mass slaughter.
Yes.
So heads.
So where was head?
The puppers, right?
Eagle folk.
Eagle folk. Okay. I don't know.
Alright, can you tell me the routes that you were taking?
Straight up the mountain.
I know, but if you go straight, then let me see. You guys are at the down below, so
Like, is there like a path spiraling? I think there is, and I'm thinking we just like go straight. We have a spider now.
if you go
You have a spider. We're still
You
on
go
feet.
We tie ropes to ourselves.
You can either go through Swamp Island area or you can go through Endless Nectar.
Ooh, I'm okay with swamping, going through the swamplands.
Well, last time I was on a swampland, it didn't go too well.
There's some PTSD happening.
Yeah, I got chomped on by an alligator.
What were the two routes? Swampland and what?
You can go through Swampland to go to the cliffside, or you can move through Endless Nectar to go through
Oh,
cliffside.
well, let's do Endless Nectar then.
Endless Nectar will be definitely safer, yeah. Alright. You will take, now, 4 hours, I believe? With the regular speed?
Yeah, if we're not slowed by hobbling turtle, then whatever speed you say.
Hey, quality over quantity.
You guys spend 4 hours in the middle to arrive to the Endless Nectar as all of you guys approaches nearby. Many of the bee folks get themselves like, oh, they're back! And excited bee folks start spread around and buzz everyone in the town that you guys all have returned with new people that they haven't seen before. And soon enough, the one of the general that was with and was very salty with Princess at the moment comes down to all of you guys and says that.
Yeah, I think his name was the General, if I remember correctly.
Oh wait, so we have to pass through the bee people?
That is
Yeah.
the Endless Nectar, yes.
Yeah, we can just ask them if they want us to go grab the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they
Let's do
say
that.
no, we can turn around now real quick and be like, all right, we'll be back.
General.
He actually comes down and looks at you and says that, so all the job is done then?
Halfway. The bats are coming.
That's good news. At least half. Now one more to go.
Yes. We actually have a question that either you may be able to answer or the princess.
Me?
You may know. You've been with the princess longer than we have. The wolf people, the Loganans, they aren't too fond of this idea. Some of them are, but their leader is not. And everyone follows the leader. However, when dealing with the in the underground with the bats, they mentioned of another race that lives nearby. And they're a race of eagle humanoids that fly in the air along a cliffside.
Kirkos. They're in the Legion too.
Yes, Kirkos. Instead of the Loganans, which don't seem interested, would you be interested in us going to the Kirkos?
Well, in my experience, I believe Princess would want both. Although I don't think we would have time to make peace with those tiny ones. But it is our wish. If you were to bring them up, it'll make her happy. And Ozzy says that you can see that some sort of anger kinda is in his face as he's speaking those words.
Can I try to incite him to see what's the cause of the anger?
Same.
Sure, roll insight if you're interested.
I don't notice that he's angry. Apparently, no one notices that he's angry.
Nemo, you are not sure. You think that he just doesn't like you. And Draco,
Probably, yeah.
if you're looking at his emotion and how he was doing it, he doesn't seem to be liking to talk about this topic in general. And Sunny, what did you roll?
Oh yeah, I didn't roll. I didn't expect it to go well. But we can roll.
All right.
Apparently, Sunny's really good at noticing things.
He reminds you of the wolf people who was very pushy against all other races. You think that it may be the similar case for this general people, general person. That
So he's
doesn't
just
like
xenophobic?
other races.
Alright, he's a xenophobe. That's fine.
All right. He looks at you guys and
General,
says that.
one more question, General, before we continue to the cliffside. On our way through the lands, will we be passing through that fountain that you guys located?
We have it under the ground. Well, it is under, and he points at the where the Princess Selene is staying, and you remember there's a tall thing that they have built, and says that it's on the underground of that base.
Oh, it's underground of that. Oh, okay. Well, maybe later then.
Maybe we can grab some of those potions along our way over to the next place.
Yeah, we could probably just continue to head on out unless
Alright.
you need them.
Yeah. I'm a cleric. I got healing for days.
All right. General nods, and without saying much, nothing of a good look or anything, he says very well, and he flies up and goes back, and you can see that he is heading back to where the princess was staying, upstairs. But
Okay.
yes, you guys would like to head to the cliffside.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. On the way, if you were to leave this place, as many of the bees are looking, and they're just doing this while you're not looking, and actually, this is the first time when the Draco is visiting the bee town.
Mm-hmm.
For you, this is a forested area. There are many forests, and you see there is artificial beehives that are hanging on the walls, and anthropomorphic bee people, similar to the ones that I have posted picture to. General description. I wish I had a picture prepared. Anyhow, you notice that there is a picture. There's a bee people that's flying around, and they don't seem to approach you at the moment, as all of you guys are talking with General and just moving away from the town at the moment. And it will take another 4 hours for you to get to the cliff sides, and the forest starts to die out as you guys are approaching there. And there is a section where it is meeting with the swampland, as it is on the similar area as well. And lands gets a little bit swampy on the way, but soon it will turn into a solid rock. And you guys will be arriving into the area where it's just an endless cliff, and most of them seem to be very high edged. And there are some flying griffins on the air, and you know that's something to watch out for. You are now in the cliffs land, where the land is just a pure rocks and rocky terrains, and the cliffs everywhere. It is very sharply erected from the earth. What do you guys like to do?
You said there's the you said there was the cliff, right?
There's a cliff, yes.
Is that not like you? Is that the cliff we're supposed to be at?
Question. Is that the cliff? Is this the portion of the cliff that Sunny and I went to earlier in our travels?
You guys have seen the cliff from far away when one of you guys climbed up the tree in the swampland and was looking around for a nearby area. And this is one of the cliffs that you have seen from distance.
Okay, so this isn't the same cliff that had that temple that we went into and whatnot with the basilisks and stuff.
That's very different area. That one there was no sun. Here there is sun.
Oh, okay.
It's a very different
I thought it was all the same area. Okay. Cool. Looking at the cliff, is there any way to climb up any paths that would be easily walkable or easy climbing footholds?
Roll perception.
My gosh, I'm doing fantastic tonight.
I want to look for like a doorbell.
You do not see an easy way of climbing a cliff, but Notice that if you had the climbing equipment, you should be able to climb it up relatively easily. And if you were to look for a doorbell in this massive landscape, you wouldn't usually find a doorbell, but in the hard looking, you manage to identify a very large, some sort of a monastery that is constructed on the edge of one of the cliff. And it is made on the, not on top of the cliff, on the middle of the cliff, where they have carved out few of the rocks and have built a monastery in the middle of the cliff.
I'm trying to figure out, like, where do they load their supplies? Or are these, like, some beefcakes and they carry everything up?
It
How
is
far
pretty
up is the
far,
monastery?
and I'll say if you guys are at the distance, and if you head in about another 1 hour, and you should be able to reach the cliff, and I'll say among the vertical distances, you should be maybe climbing up about 300 feet.
300 feet to the monastery?
Yes.
Okay. So we got that extra hour of travel. Now that we're much closer to the cliff, could I take another look at the cliffside to see if there's any easy way to get up to the monastery?
You do not know at the moment. Sunny knows.
Hey, I know.
I'm gonna look as well, just because. No, I'm not.
Well, I try to point out what I've seen, and see if that's enough
For you,
for us to get up.
you actually do not see any passage to there directly. However, you see some small, tiny flying eagle-like person flying in and out of the city.
Well, I guess I'll do the door knock. Huh? Hello.
At the
I
moment,
use
you
the
hear-
Tharmagy to greet ourselves as ambassadors.
From current locations where you guys are at, it'd be pretty too hard for them to hear any of you.
Oh wow, they're really far away, huh?
Why don't you just climb on your spider? Can't your spider just climb the cliff?
Yeah. Well, I just figured we're already here. We could just say hello. But
I don't
okay.
think they can hear you.
I'm
Keep
gonna start.
flying and not coming down to us.
I'm gonna start climbing up the cliff.
It will take 1 hour for you to get to the cliff. You guys are in the cliffy area, but the monastery cliff with the monastery is 1 hour in.
Oh, I thought we already traveled to the bottom of the
You
monastery.
guys are in the area in general. You need to still travel to the locations in the area.
Can we,
4 hours to you exit the forest area and arrive to the rocky terrain. And
Yeah,
4
so
hours
it's been
to reach
8
the
hours after
cliffs.
leaving the Underdark.
Yes, it has been 8 hours, and this will be probably 4 p.m. ish, I'd assume, because you left in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a group, are you guys okay with just pushing that extra hour to the bottom of the cliff? Or do you guys want to try to get someone's attention from way over here?
Well, I can just keep shouting until we get to the cliff.
I can keep plugging my ears, so it's a
Yeah.
win-win.
Oh, just keep booming.
Alright, so we're going to make our way to the cliff then.
Yes.
Towards the area where Sunny pointed out that there's some monastery that we can't see.
Okay. What's your marching order, by the way?
Or what?
Marching order?
Sunny...
I'll go first since I'm the most limber of all of us.
I'll be in the back, making sure nothing comes up behind us.
Okay. Two of you guys, so except Sunny, roll perception check.
Can I get a double digit, please?
No.
I mean, I see nothing.
As you guys are going
Can I get
forward-
perception on disadvantage? Maybe I accidentally saw something.
That's
Sure.
called passive perception.
Okay, there we go. I'll show you guys how it's done.
10.
Hey, you still totaled more than us combined.
He's not wrong.
Too bad I couldn't get advantage.
And also, you guys are traveling along. You guys are traveling in the how do you say? In like like 300 where there is a central area is like lower than general, that type of thing. And as you guys are traveling, you suddenly hear the very pierce sound from the air. It's like, and the volley of arrows shower through your area and roll initiative.
My
Jesus
spider.
Christ.
I just got him.
Oh my lord. We're gonna die.
Oh dang! I forgot to select my token.
Oh shit, same. I don't even see the turn. Damn.
Give me a
Oh, now I get double digits. Fantastic.
Wow.
It's actually a really good roll too. I'm okay with good initiative.
I'm glad I have fucking +4 to initiative. 'Cause that's terrible. Oh lord.
Give me a moment. There will be elevations in the area, and each of the layers will be 20 feet each. And place yourselves on this location. Alright. In the central area, Sunny.
Oh yeah, I was trying to find a picture for a large spider.
Nani, do you need to ping back up the turn order?
Yep, I'll do that soon when I'm rolling the enemy initiative as well. Okay.
So I was between you guys, right? So shouldn't you guys be spread out a little bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's approximate to the accurate. I'm happy with that at the moment.
I was saying, so Draco should be like maybe one space in front of me. One
I
more
mean,
thing.
just the order is important, not exact distances exactly. So 5 feet distance is okay for me. Yeah. And you see wolves, Locanins that you guys have met beforehand in this area, where they are rolling down the round of volley of arrows in their turn.
So who's shooting us?
The wolves.
None of them, I guess, were part of Vitalus's group.
Yep. They shout out this. It's the criminals! The escapists! Capture them at all costs! And you hear the loud lowering as the arrows fire down. And this is a surprise round. And initiative 20 and Caleb, you will have 8. And Grumpy, you are 8 initiative as well. And I will roll initiative for them.
Hey, I see a spider.
Yeah. But he's the wrong size. How do I make it bigger?
I'll make it bigger for you.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay.
There you go. You are currently surprised
Nice.
as you're walking along. Can you do anything while surprised?
Who? Me?
Yep, you.
No, I don't have the feat where I can go into a rage. Let me check. I don't think I have that
Okay.
barbarian ability.
I know some barbarians can do regularly while not surprised. So
Let's
Just
see.
check.
Clasping, total rage. Danger sense. No, that's for. That's my ragey. No, I can't. I don't have the ability to go into a rage to prevent being surprised.
Alright. In that case, that would be your turn, and the 6 Locanin archers will be falling down a fire on you guys. Question is if they focus fire or not.
That's if I was level 7 barbarian.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
They would see the least armored people at the moment, and I guess they will go for you at the moment. They have +5 to hit. They will gain advantage as it is the first attack they are doing as the unseen attacker. So 15 for the first one. 16 second one. What's your AC right now?
It's 16. I don't have my weapons out. If I had my weapons out, it'd be 17.
1 hits, 2 hits, misses, hits. So that's 1, 2, 3 hits. Critically hits 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that's all their attacks. So 4 of them hits and 1 of them is crit. And they will be using their arrows. So total 5d6 and 25 damage as this volley of arrows fires down at you. And Sunny, you're currently surprised as you're walking with your spider.
Do I have to roll a separate initiative for my spider, or does it just go at my initiative?
I'll just say we'll go with your initiative. It will be active as your
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Draco, you're currently surprised as well. And the one who was doing the shouting will be firing an arrow as well. 17 hits. Let's roll just in case it does crit. And fires an arrow at you, dealing 7 points of damage. Now, that was a surprise round. And you look up and you see these wolf folks. Locanins brought their long air bows and is aiming at you guys and notching another set of arrows. You guys can choose to fight these guys or maybe wiggle something out on the thing, but it all depends on you. What would you do? We cannot hear you at the moment.
Where am I on the turn order?
Your turn order 20 is your turn.
Oh, turn order was a little odd looking for me.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah,
he's not on the turn order for me either.
No worries.
What was the B guy? Was he the one talking?
Yep, he was the one who was leading the group.
How far up above is he?
Each color is 20 feet differences.
20 feet above?
Each color. So you guys are the lowest platform, and if you want to go here, then you have to climb 20 feet up. And if you want to climb on the red one, you have to climb 20 feet up.
Okay. Let's see. With my jumping ability, which is triples my jumping distance, that featherbone.
Yep.
I believe I can do a running jump and
What's your
land
strength
at least
at the moment?
17.
17. 17, you can reach up and grab something for... Your high jump is 18 feet up the ground. So 18 feet, if you were to run to there and 18 feet, you can grab it. So 18 plus your height. So you should be able to jump first one if you were to... If you were at the cliff, you can jump.
Yeah.
Although you
run
need
to the
10
cliff
feet
and-
of the running and jump.
Yeah, I was 15 feet away from the cliffside initially.
Yep.
So run and jump.
Yep, if you were to run and jump, you jump up the 20 feet cliff and you're now at the second platform. That is 30 feet of movement total.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do 10 more feet. Bonus action, rage.
Mm-hmm.
Main action, dodge.
Alright, and the group of them will be shooting at you again, as you is approaching their leader.
Oh, and I have my weapons out now, so my AC is 17.
Yep, this they will be rolling with disadvantage, and first one misses, second one misses, third one misses, fourth one hits, and another one misses. So only one of them will hit you, as you are. 6 plus 3. One of the archers will be shooting at you for 7 points of damage as their arrow pierces through. Although you manage to dodge and break away most of the arrows before it hits you. And as that's happening, they will adjust their distances from you a little bit. And Sunny, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. So I don't. Can I catch up to you?
You can
There's so much crap on the screen.
The spider movement speed is 30 feet.
30 feet.
Climbing, right? So should be able to move 10 feet and climb up 20 feet. You'll be on the edge of the cliff, but yes.
Okay. I was hoping I could do a little bit of touchy touches on you. But I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna cast.
Spider?
Yeah, he only moves 30 feet.
Ah.
Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon, as a range of 60 feet, and I'm gonna cast it on next to the boss man.
Okay, so what are you casting exactly? Can you post a description?
Oh, yeah. If I keep opening and closing my character sheet, and it takes a little bit to load.
23 spiritual weapon.
Why did it do that? They were supposed to post a spell. This Roach one has been acting so weird lately.
That's fine. I'll say that S that had been summoned is your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, why is that also on disadvantage? But anyways, the next thing I was gonna do is can the spider shoot? He has a range of 30 to 60 feet.
Spider.
Yeah, he has the web.
Mount can have his own turn, yes.
Okay, I was just doing it all at once.
And Greymane disconnected. Woo. And he have reconnected.
And then I can do. Do I shoot them or do I yell at them?
Choice is yours.
Yeah, I guess we're shooting them. I'm pretty sure I can see you raging.
And roll attack for the spider.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the range for Sacred Flame. 60 feet also? Okay. Okay.
Spider... Yep.
So it's going to be D20 plus 5. 21.
Alright, at the boss guy, right?
Yes.
And it is a hit. Roll damage, and it is currently restrained by a web.
Does it do any damage?
It should do damage, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't do damage. It's web. Okay.
Yeah, does it gives him like a DC 12 strength check?
No, it is grappled and by default, and he needs to use an action to break it. That's a break DC. So
yeah,
it is restrained.
That's helpful. That was actually really nice.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with the. I should have done this first. All right, so instead of doing that, I'm going to just yell, use the. Just keep bellowing. I should become a bard.
Well, you get your. Oh, that's. Never mind.
Yeah, that was the spider, and I'm just gonna like just bellow to like have them put down their arms.
Yep, that's fine. And if you were to shout that, what would you like to shout? So put your arm down, something like that.
Just stop making you a porcupine. This is not a good look for a half-orc.
Okay, since you're using your action, use persuasion with disadvantage.
All right, this is gonna be good.
15. Not
It's
bad.
actually not that bad.
Oh no, I forgot to roll for the spiritual weapon damage.
And... It will not yield, and they'll say that, drop your weapon, then we will drop ours. And
Well, that's
special weapon?
unfortunate.
They want to take us prisoner.
You can still do a special weapon attack. Make your.
I forgot about to do the.
You.
Is it +6? It should be +6.
17 plus
Plus
6 does hit. 23 does hit. I think you rolled before. Roll damage for yourself.
Yeah. No, I mean the damage. I was looking at the damage. I gotta look it up. Roll 20.
What's your spellcasting modifier? It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Okay. So it's just 1d8 plus 3.
Should be. What spellcasting modifiers? Is it proficiency plus wisdom?
Yeah. So it's 1d8. Oh, whoops. My bad. I don't know why it's doing that.
So 7 plus 6 would be 13.
Oh, yeah. It's plus my spellcasting.
Not 3.
What?
It's 7 plus 3, so it's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it plus 3? I thought it was.
What's
It's
your
my spellcasting.
Leon, that was to hit.
Your wisdom is plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all clerics have donut class wisdom. Woo! Yeah. Anyhow, that is your turn. And Draco, you saw your friend Grom. Your friend you being turning into a porcupine with a bunch of the arrows sticking over to him, and they seems to be refusing to yield down. Maybe this is time for some demonstration of might. What would you like to do? Time to prove how you're good at killing. How good you are.
Okay, so you said that they're 20 feet difference, right?
Per level. You see the different colors in the map?
Yes.
Yep, that is different
So-
elevations for each.
So this is ground, right?
Yep, that is ground. And I actually should
So-
use
20, 40 feet up.
40 feet up, yes. I should use different color for this thing.
Okay, so if I was to move to here, does it put a penalty to my movement speed, or still get the 30 paces?
Climbing will be considered as a half movement.
Okay, so 15.
It is a difficult terrain.
Okay, so that would be all I could move then, right? Because that was 30 or 15 to get there, and then
Yep, then you'll
The
be
climbing.
15 feet climbing
The other-
up. So you'd be climbing 7 feet, and I'll say it's around that.
Okay, so can I see this guy?
You're on the cliff currently climbing. Both of your hands should be occupied, and you do not see anyone up the cliff while climbing.
Okay.
Yep. If you want to climb with one hand while wielding a weapon, that those things are possible too. But if you tell me, then I would make you make some checks.
Okay,
And you still have
so
your action. You can dash to move up faster and whatnot. What would you like to do?
what would I do to do an acrobatics? Would that lessen the movement speed, or do I still get the penalty if I would use like my acrobatics to get up there onto the?
You can you describe how you use your acrobatics to get up there?
Basically, I'm just mantling up, but trying to do it as fast as efficient as possible.
Okay, so you'll try to run up the thing, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it will be pretty hard check, and if you do fail, you would take fall damage. Would you still like to do
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Alright, roll acrobatics. 12 doesn't really make it at the moment, and you try to grab up, and for first time, you were doing a very good job at climbing up very fast. However, with the haste, you use too much power on your feet, and with that, field of rocks crumbles down, and you fall down onto the ground. Roll 1. You will take fall damage.
Oh, you roll that. Okay.
2d6 fall damage. As you're falling 20 feet from the air and take 6 points of fall damage, you are prone on the ground.
Okay.
You're still in your bonus action.
Cry.
Bonus section cries.
Nothing. I'm just gonna chill.
Just lay on the ground, just rethinking decisions.
Yeah, you see the nice little sun that is above, that is looking at you.
I'm gonna
There's
play the
ways to
turtle.
hide.
Oh wait, yeah. Can I hide? Is that a thing?
Using your bonus action, you can try to hide in a reasonable location. Some concealed places. If you move your token to a proper place and try to hide, then yes. Or describe me how you would like to hide.
Just like press myself against the wall so these 3 feet. This guy, this one,
Yep.
and this one can't see me.
Use your bonus action to hide. The thieves ability allows you to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You can roll hide against 2, 4, and 6. And their passive perceptions are... yeah, you'll be fine. You feel they lost track of you at the moment. Alright, and next turn is this guy who is currently restrained. And what he will do is that he will attack the web. Destroy the web. Yep, he would. He would grab the dagger from his belt, and he will try to attack the web. Try to break free of it. And
Oh yeah, so the web is like AC 10, 5 hit points.
yeah. With the dagger, he managed to break free of the web, and he cuts it out. And he's no longer restrained, but he used his action to do so. And with that, he saw how fast you start to climb, and he will jump up the other side.
Holy crap.
To there.
He has a 40 movement speed.
It seems so. And you, it's your turn. Oh, yes, it's your turn. Actually, that's... Yep, that's your turn. It doesn't have multi.
Does he have to make a check for jumping the gap?
Something that tiny, I'll say no. I'll say you can just walk over it casually as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I'll use the default rule for jumping, and he would have enough jump distances to just jump them without any checks. It's not difficult jump. For specifically difficult jumps, I'll make people to roll acrobatics and whatnot, but by default, I go by default rules. You.
So without a running start, I should be able to, like, says I can reach up and grab something 36 feet off the ground.
36 feet up the ground? How?
That's just the jump calculator I found online.
I was using that too, but your high jump is 16 feet. It's not 36 feet. You shouldn't calculate that because 12 the reach up and grab is including your height. Your height is not doubled. Your long jump is increased, right? And you should just add your
18 plus 6,
height from that. So you said your strength is 17, right?
Yes.
If your strength is 17, your high jump is 6 feet with running jump, and that thing is doubled or tripled. Depends on that feather bone. It was tripled or doubled?
Triple.
Yeah, if it's triple, then your high jump is 18 feet, and you can grab 18 plus your height.
Right.
Yes. That's why you can easily jump over this cliff, because your high jump is 18 feet with running jump.
Yeah.
Without running, your thing is 9. So 9 plus your height will not be enough to do the jump over.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to take one step back to get a running start, I believe,
Yeah. So 5 feet movement.
and then jump up and get up to here.
Okay. So that is 5 feet. So from there, 10 feet of running, and what's your movement speed?
40.
Yeah, so 10 feet, 20 feet, 5 feet running back, so you have 5 feet more. Yep, that's the correct places.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll go 5 feet this way.
No, that's where you would bet. You only have 40. You can only get that.
Oh, I think you said I had 5 more feet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So from there, you have action and bonus action. And these wolf people still seems to be as hostile as always.
Yep. Bonus action. I'm gonna second wind.
Okay.
Okay, got that number down. And main action. Whew. I will. I'll dodge again. One more round of dodging.
All right. If that is your turn, the commander shouts out, "Woo!" And you see the howling starts over, and all the other wolves starts to howl in the nearby area as well. And people nearby needs to make DC 12. DC 12 Wisdom save. So you needs to make it twice.
Woo. Wait, I have to make it twice?
Yes. Actually, 2, 4, and 6 don't need to. Actually, there is a range, so you two are fine. Only you need to make it twice. As 1 and 3 will be howling, and you is in the effect of the range.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I just saw
Okay.
one of the abilities.
I make
they
them
have.
both.
Yep.
12
you
and
make both of
17.
them worse. And you shake away their howling, and 1 and 3 will not do anything. And one effect that I forgot to mention is that these arrows are made in a special way so that they have a DC 8 Constitution saving throw or DC 7 Constitution saving throw to reduce your movement speed by 5.
Oh.
Forgot to mention, and I even forgot that ability existed. But yes, number 5 will be shooting at you with disadvantage. And it has disadvantage. It misses. And 2, 4, and 6 will also attack you with disadvantage. Misses, and critically fails. As he is shooting, he will fall down off the cliff, losing the balance, and will take proper fall damage, and he will be prone onto one side of the cliff. And 1 and
Which
3.
one is? Which one's prone right now?
Number 6.
This guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 1 will move away 35 feet. To there. And number 3. He feels kind of trapped. Move to the other side. Maybe I should extend the map. Oh well, whatever. I'll say to the other side of this clip. That is their turn, and Sunny.
Alright, so my spider will go in like a full sprint towards the boss man.
Alright.
So this is like a weird angle and elevation. How are we going to calculate that?
60 feet. You're on there, so that's 40 feet and 1 clip on the way, so you can get to his face if you want to. That's just enough. 60 feet.
I was thinking, maybe I should go 30 and then do the little. Yeah, what does get in his face? We'll get his face.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll move closer to 1. We'll just like engage
that
both
is
of these
fine,
guys.
too. Yes, you can place yourself there. It's 40 feet.
Yeah.
Don't forget to make your spiritual weapon too.
Yeah, it only goes 20 feet. Usually my spiritual weapon is just as fast as me, you know? But
Okay. That is spiders, and your
alright,
bonus
so
action.
then I will, for my action, I'm going to cast Hold Person on the boss man.
And he need to make a saving throw.
Yeah, DC
It's a wisdom, right?
on the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
Because so he has to do one now, and then at the end of it.
He fails a saving throw, and he will be paralyzed.
Yeah, and then he'll have to like check at the end of his turns.
Okay. And Draco, as you are seeing the nice sun on the air, what do you like to do?
I'm standing up.
You will need to use a half of your movement speed, 15 feet, to stand up.
And how do I calculate jump height from you guys? Like, how were you guys doing that?
There's a nice website.
Because
Jump depends on strength, so I doubt you can jump like you at the moment, because he's doing that because he has some weird thing that triples the jump distance. But
okay,
regularly, jumping over the cliff is very impossible.
even being so I can't jump 15 feet. That's not a thing.
Use a website and see how much your jump height you have, and from there we can be clear. So what you're looking for is high jump, not the long jump. So enter your strength score and how tall you are, and you can see the result from there. So what's your strength?
7.
Your strength is 7.
No, 8. 8.
Okay, your strength is 8, and how tall are you?
5'2", but 5.
5. Okay. If you're 5, then the website will tell me that your high jump is 2 feet off the ground, and you can grab something 9.5 feet off the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna not do any of that and just start climbing the cliff right here.
All right.
With my measly 15 feet.
Would you like to dash?
Oh wait, if I dash, can I get here?
You would have 45 feet of movement, and you spend 40 moving up, so you can get here.
Here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And
You have bonus action still? Can Rogue dash as bonus action? Right?
hold on, let me look that up.
Yep. You need to familiarize yourself with Rogue's ability. You can be flying like no tomorrow with Rogue's cunning action.
Okay, so that's cunning action. Starting section level, you can take a bonus action at each turn in combat. This action can be dash, disengage, or hide.
So dash will add another set of base movement speed to your movement speed. So if you use dash as a bonus action, you will have another 30 feet of movement from where you're standing.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna dash.
Alright, you have a 30 feet movement from the point where you're standing. Make your move.
I'm gonna get up in this guy's face.
There will be no room to stand there. You could be standing on the edge of the cliff. Would you like to?
Right there?
Yeah, there is fine actually. Yep, that'll work. Oh, actually, you're only at 30 feet. 20 feet is considered as difficult terrain, so you actually need to do 40 feet of movement to climb up the cliff total. So you'd be on the cliff climbing.
Okay, I'm climbing, in the process of climbing.
Yep, so you have spent 30... So 5 feet to get there, and you have spent 25 feet climbing. So you have 15 more feet to spend, and then you could be on the cliff.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, and the boss who is paralyzed can't do anything. You need to make a saving throw. He does make the saving throw at the end of his turn. He's unparalyzed from your effect. And your rage wears off.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry. I will rage again.
Alright.
And yeah, right up here. I will attack him with my main hand. Fuck. Okay, that misses with an 8.
That misses.
And then I'm going to attack him and try to get him into a grapple.
Okay. Versus his...
My athletics, which have advantage, versus his athletics are acrobatics.
Yep.
So 16. That should be beatable. But it's not. Haha.
Oh, you managed to grapple him, and he's nowhere to run at the moment. And with that, his underling sees that he's in trouble. And number 5 will relook a little bit. Number 3 as well. And both of them will be shooting at you. One of them hits. And deals you 5 points of damage. And that's before rage.
That's 2 damage now, right?
Yep. And make Constitution saving throw, which I always have been forgetting. You make the saving throw. No effects. And number 6, not noticing that there's a rogue climbing up, will move to here and will be attempting. Actually, will climb back up using his action to where he was, to the safer area. And number 4 and 2 will be shooting at you from the distance.
Son of a... Okay.
It's at disadvantage, so it wouldn't be a nat 20, would it?
Why
Or is it a nat 20? Well, you said 6.
I'm
right?
not dodging.
Oh, that's... Oh, he has range. Okay.
Yeah, longbow can reach all of it, no problem. And 22 damage, so half to 11 points of damage to you.
And that was both of his hits total, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's looking a little rough.
And Sunny.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Looking a little rough.
Who is? You are?
A little bit.
Oh, you's looking a little rough? Alright. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was trying to get to you, so I can do stuff now.
Sorry, when I get in my ragey movements, I don't think sometimes.
All right, so we got let's knock out the spider thing first. We'll have the spider bite the boss man.
Okay.
So.
Actually, number 1 was gonna attack with his dagger, but I forgot about that.
Attacking spider or Sonic?
Spider?
The spider armor class is 12.
Okay. It deals 5 damage with its dagger at the spider as it stabs it right in front of it. And yeah, that is
Oh, poor little spider.
Mhm.
It was brand new. It just rolled off the lot. Oh man,
There's some
Shit is about
mortgage to
happen
pay!
now. That's it. Screw the boss. Number 1 is dying. So we'll have the spider bite number 1.
Okay.
It feels appropriate.
Please tell me he has to make a save.
That is.
Does 20 hit? Okay. So it's 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage, and has to pass a DC 11 Constitution saving.
Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. That would make my day. Damn it.
Man, he has all the Constitution. All right, so then it goes a d8 plus 3. Only 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage as the spider bites into him as the spider is being stabbed with a dagger.
Okay, I've got like a million tabs open.
Actually, it's not +3, it's +0 for your spider.
What?
Because +3 was coming from Dex.
So now wouldn't it be strength?
No,
Biting?
It uses the same stat, and it actually has a lesser 2 hit as well. But whatever, we'll just.
Oh, I just figured melee attacks.
Yeah, bite is based on strength. As far as the stat suggests, it is that.
Okay, so
Yeah. So
it is
technically has +2 to hit, so not +5 to hit, +2 to hit, and +0 on damage.
wait, I thought you said it was strength.
No, it is Dex. It is
Biting is
based
dexterity?
on Dex as far as the stats suggest. It has a +3 on damage, which only stats that is Dex apparently. Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah,
So you're not using the generic giant spider.
yeah, we moved the stats of it to strengths.
Yeah, we have way to make it custom to the weight. How do you guys do the measuring thing?
Measuring thing?
The jump thing?
You click on the ruler. There is a snap to center thing. You can.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna keep clicking random. I have to click enough as it is. So spiritual weapon will move up, and he's gonna smack this dude.
All right.
I
Make
got
your
it.
attack.
Spiritual weapon. A 20?
That hits. Roll your damage.
It says 1d8 plus 6, but it shouldn't be plus. I don't know. It says 1d8 plus 3 on this, but then on that.
1
6.
+3 sounds right. 1d8 plus 6. +3. I mean.
So I just have to do this way. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
And then I can't reach you with the cure wounds. Can I do 2 bonus actions instead of like 1 action, 1 bonus action?
Yeah. Wait. 1. No, you can only do bonus action as bonus action at the moment.
So I wouldn't be able to cast Healing Word.
Healing Word is action, no?
No, it's a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. So know that you can cast Cure Wounds if you have it prepared. But yes.
It is prepared. It's always prepared, but it's a range of
Cure
touch.
Yeah, then you can move a little bit to probably. Although you provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, sure. It's just a spider.
Yeah. And
Can I reach you from here?
Yep.
Or we could do like
just
these
move
crazy
your-
shenanigans. There we go. Like that.
Special weapon doesn't have enough movement to get there, though, right?
Oh, that's right. I had to be there.
Yeah. I'll say that is possible. Yeah, you can do that. And he will attack with his dagger at the spider, and it misses.
Rip.
Nice.
Alright, so now I gotta do Cure Wounds.
After that, I'll assume that is your turn.
Yeah, that'll be it. I forgot all this
Yep.
Discipline of Life stuff. Yeah, we can keep going. Yeah, I'm done.
If that is done,
I'll roll the hit
next
point.
turn is Draco.
Okay. So now I can get up here.
Yeah.
Okay. And
That costs you 20 feet of movement.
20 feet, so I have
You have
10 left. Okay, then Yeah, before, what did you heal you for? You didn't actually...
Well, I was working on it. That's why I said you guys keep going.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so now I'm going to hit him with Burning Hands.
Yep.
Oh shit. So crap.
He has to make a dex check.
Yes, it's dex of a spell save being... Yep, he makes it. So he takes...
4. Number 4 is not in range, right?
It's
not
a
in range. Yeah, only 2. Number 2 makes the saving throw.
Okay, so he takes half of 13.
Okay. As you suddenly pops up, you suddenly breathe fire on him with your burning hands, and he takes 6 points of fire damage. He seems to be
Would he be...
surprised.
Is this a surprise? So what... Okay, so I have a... No, I have a bonus action still?
Yep.
Okay, can I have to figure out what I can do as a bonus action now. Bonus. Yeah, I'm just gonna go hit him with my dagger as a bonus action. Just gonna like slice him.
To attack with your bonus action, your main action has to be attack with the other main hand weapon.
Oh, it has to be a melee? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then oops, shit. Bonus action. I'm going to jump down here.
You would take fall damage.
If I make the acrobatics, if I fail the acrobatics, since I
I'll say that there will be chance to prevent acrobatics permanently or take more damage. Would you like to take the chance?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go stay.
But if you have you have plus 10 to acrobatic. Also good for you. But okay.
I've also been rolling really shit lately.
All right.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
All right. I'll say that closing my eye. Base will be 10. So if it is 10 base, don't tell me the result. If it's base 10, nothing happens. But if you roll above 10, every 15 will be reduced by 1 die, and above that will be reduced by another die. Below that, you will take more damage.
That doesn't make any sense, but he rolled high.
You roll high. You take no damage. Just jump down and rolls across, and you take no damage.
My back's against the wall, like against the wall of the cliff.
All right. And next turn is the leader. He is grappled by you, right?
Yep.
He will use his action to shout at all of you and with the battle cry, fierce, goes through in your minds. The 3 of you in the range need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, rip that spider.
You make Sunny makes it.
Yep, going marked up.
Nemo makes it.
That 20 makes it.
You're not scared of it at all. And the spider.
Oh, come on.
Spider also makes it, and with this fierce battle cry, none of you are scared of him. That is his turn, and you, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hold on to him with one hand, keeping him kind of up close, and I'm just gonna attack him twice with my main hand.
Okay.
Sounds an awful lot like that Christmas one shot we did.
Nice.
7
Oh,
points and 15 damage.
The first hit's 15.
Yep.
Second one is 2 plus 12, so 14.
14. Would you like to kill him?
Oh, wow. That is so unexpected. Okay, so this is grappling. Alright, I will swing my hammer up into his gut and knock the wind out of him as he's like gasping for air, like I take the blunt end of the handle portion and just shove it up into its mouth.
Okay.
And through the back of his skull.
You shake his brain, and with that, you can see his eyes roll up, and he collapses down onto the ground. And there will be maybe some brain damage in real life, but hopefully that doesn't happen in fantasy world.
My free action,
Yes.
I'll drop him out of my grapple and howl like a wolf.
Roll. Intimidation.
Son of a bitch. Every time I do intimidation, like you think it's so good, and then I roll a die.
Roll 1d20. Let's see how bad it gets. This is luck. As you are shouting out the extreme prejudice of a mating call to everyone in the surroundings, it was like, I wanna have and all the wolves in the surrounding area seem to be extremely confused. Ozzy's looking at you and was like, what is this guy yelling at?
You like killed a guy. You're like, look,
Rage would like give me advantage on.
I thought Rage.
Give me advantage on
Yeah.
intimidation?
I think,
Yeah.
depending on which thing you go up on.
Not that I see. Yeah, it's worth a check. Oh well. But that's really funny though. I'll take that story over just generic. It has advantage.
Is that it? Is it your turn?
I don't have any bonus actions to do because I already used second wind.
Okay.
I guess I can move. I'll rush up to this guy with, the blood of his commander-in-chief is still on the handle that I'm gripping and is kind of dripping down on the ground right beside him. Chunks of brain matter as well, kind of. And he's just saying that as he heard me say that I want to have sex with him.
yeah. We gonna fuck wolf.
This guy will be scared to life, and he doesn't want to be near you. Make opportunity attack. He is running the hell away from you.
Shit.
Roll 1d4. Self-hit, ally hit.
2.
There's no ally to be hit nearby. Nothing happens.
Oh.
And that is number 1's turn. And number 5 will be shooting at you. Misses.
Missed.
And number 3.
What path did you take?
Shooting at you? Does 15 hit?
No.
One of them hits. Number 6, and he was asking you a question of what class you took. And number 6 will be
What
aiming
path?
arrow at you, and Ozzy does so. The arrow misfires at number 4. And also, you can type as well for asking each other questions and whatnot. So
Yeah,
well,
or it can happen out of game.
yeah. So 9 damage to you and make Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And 4 damage will be dealt, and you make the saving throw. And number 2 backs out, and Sunny, it's your turn.
Okay. So, spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
Right there. Is that 20? Yeah, close.
Mhm.
And then,
another
spider will go. Can I? 5. I guess I have to click on this ruler thing.
Wait, is this another 20-foot
No.
thing?
Yep.
Son of a biscuit.
I still don't know how to do this move thing. I'm just gonna keep measuring it old school.
Oh, he dashed up there. That's how he got up there, right?
Yep, he did an attack last turn. He dashed.
That makes sense.
For
So can this spider? Oh, it's doing it. Can't. What is that? 20.
remember that you have to climb down 30 feet. 20
Okay,
feet.
so if I go up this cliff and then go up this way.
Yeah, those are different methods
Right.
that you can get.
Yeah, so you'd have to go here and then there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the goal would be to be there.
Yeah, I'll say that's fine.
20.
That's doable. Yep, you can get to the melee range of number 1. All
Okay.
right.
So so I did my bonus action, spider did its action, and then for my action,
Mhm.
I'm going to do one of my abilities, forgetting that I have. But not today. We're going to do our channel divinity.
Channel divinity.
Divinity.
It's a dividend.
Divinity. Oh
Preserve
my
life.
God.
I'm going to cast 5 on my spider and put 25 on you.
Channel divinity.
Wait, what? I just healed
Yeah.
25?
Yeah, 25.
Oh my god.
I can
Like-
heal 30 hit points for an action. I'm putting 5 on my spider to bring it back to full health, and then 25 on you.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up here.
And as you do so, number 2 will fire a prepared arrow that he had it notched on his arrow, and it misses.
Yeah, that's right.
Arrow zips by.
As I'm holding up my shield and saying prayers to, Paylor. And then, yeah,
Draco.
that'll be
Okay.
it for me. That'll be
So
my
that
turn.
was 20 feet. So I have
Remember,
10
it's
more feet
difficult
left.
terrain. It's 40 feet in
So-
actual feet. It's 20 feet, but it
So-
takes double movement to get up the cliff. So it's 40 feet.
Okay, so I'm still climbing.
Unless you dash with bonus action. Because it makes your total movement 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. Yes. So
Alright, bonus action dash,
So
and
40, then
you can
20.
spend 40 feet. You still can move 15 feet from there.
I'm gonna go right here,
Right.
and this guy
Yeah.
is going to. Up to 2 creatures. Oh, damn. They're not lined up. Oh, well. Sorry. I am reading. Come on. Computers.
Well, he's at the top of these plateaus. Is it all like completely flat, or are there like rocks and stalactites?
No stalactite,
Sticking up
but
and
think
down.
of it like, those mushroom-looking thing where it's like a relatively flat top in like California, in Grand Canyon.
Okay.
Did I get a picture? Just get of the mine.
Yeah.
It may come into effect with the rogue if he tries to hide up there. Is all. If it takes too much time away, don't worry about it. We can theater the mind mushroom thingies.
Yeah, I can theater of mind different stalactites or mites, whichever one comes up from the ground.
Okay, the link is way.
Tights are the ones that come from the ceiling. Mites are the ones that come from the ground.
Okay.
Just go to the Google link, and I think you know what I mean. Question mark.
Definitely.
Okay. Cool. Okay,
So that's kind of what's on the plateau that.
Oh, there's a bunch
Drake
of
is on.
these in imagery. So first few images looks cool. You see the
Okay.
one with the fight guy. You see the third image. You see the fourth image, and it's just general area that you guys are in.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
well, this guy, he is going to take some damage. No, he's not.
The
Damn it.
prophecy have been proven wrong, and he doesn't take damage.
It's damn.
Uh,
Oh, wrong thing. I wanted to. So sad right now. That would have been epic.
oh, it's your
Your
turn.
bonus action?
Yes, I dashed.
No. Okay.
It's your
Damn.
turn. You.
Yes. Question, because I thought of this really cool thing I would want to do, but it's up to you as the DM. If I use the just running, I could get to here, pretty much, I believe. If I jump.
Okay.
I was
Yeah, that sounds
curious.
alright.
If I use the dash action, could I do a running tackle of number 5 and roll a check to see if I tackle him off the cliff with?
Depends on how it works out. Both of you make tech damage, but
I don't care if I take damage.
I'll say that
because
if you actually don't care, then dash can
I
make
just
you
thought
there.
it'd be
Definitely.
kind of fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I
If you
thought
want,
it'd be
if your
fun
goal is to
thematically.
tackle with him and go down, then I'll say you can do that. Yeah. Would you like to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I
All
thought that'd be
right.
fun. I thought he could
Why
take
don't
care
you
of it.
describe how you climb up the cliff and
Alright.
get past through the spider and whatnot?
Oh shit! I have to take a attack of opportunity. Okay, that's fine. So I do a running jump up to the cliffside, seeing number 5 just tithering on the edge, looking at the giant spider with Sunny looking down on number 1. I run past them all and just do a football man tackle with my weapon spread out, and just kind of wrap him around and take him down with me as I fall.
Alright, he will make some acrobatic checks and versus your athletic.
Okay. 25.
You manage to tackle him properly, and both of you will start to fall, although number 1 will have an opportunity attack against you.
Yep.
And that misses.
Yep.
And as both of you will be falling down, we will see. I'll say that by default it will deal damage to both of them, but if you want to, you could try to have all damage to be one-sided. Would you like to try something? Or just gonna take equal damage on both sides?
We could do equal damage because I have resistance to fall.
Oh,
so
scared!
and
I see what's
I'm-
going on.
it's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm in a rage, so I'm not thinking that strategically.
Alright. As both of you fall, it is a 40 feet fall. Each of them will be dealing 1d6 points of damage, and both of you will take 20 points of damage as you fall down. And
So with resistance and raging, that takes me down to just 5 damage, right?
yes, that sounds about right.
Bye bye, Wolfie.
And the Wolfie. It's so that name because my other character name is Wolfie, so
Reaction.
you can't say bye bye Wolfie.
Reaction as we're falling down,
Yeah.
I'm just howling like a wolf.
Oh my god. Also, you're on top of this guy and yelling. He is not at good shape and he is biologically scared of you at the moment.
Good. He better be.
And I'll say that both of you are prone. On.
Okay. That wasn't my full movement, the 40 feet, when I tackled him and fell. Could I use my remaining movement to stand up?
Let's see. You would have to move 30 feet of movements to get there. So you have spent 40 to get there, so you would have 10 left. So that's less than half of your movement and won't be enough to stand up.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Yeah. Alright, and it is their turn.
That was fun.
I guess they will fight to death. They in fact will fight to death, although those 3 people on the platform with Draco will fire an arrow all at Draco. So one of them hits, I believe.
Uncanny dodge.
Alright. You take 3 points of damage, you dodge one of the arrows, and make DC 7 saving throw, Constitution saving throw. You are struck by one of the arrows, and for a weird reason, you notice that there is a poisons in it, and you feel your body is slightly heavier than you realize, and your movement speed next turn is reduced by 5 feet.
Okay.
And these guys will be moving
No.
away
Oh.
from you.
Damn.
And number 3 will be shooting at giant spider.
Oh.
It is a big spider.
It hits it twice.
And it will deal 6 points of damage to it, and the spider needs to make Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Alright, so many windows I gotta open back up.
And number 1 will use dash and will take an opportunity attack from a spider.
Damn, that.
Yeah, that's you make the Constitution saving throw and make an opportunity attack for your spider. So this is 50 feet of movement. He would have 20 more feet to go.
So you're ruling that the bite attack cannot be strength and just dexterity, and there's no like proficiency bonus to it.
There's no check to see if he lessens the fall damage, or they automatically negate fall damage as a.
No, the wolf folks, he's dashing and using 40 feet of movement to climb down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't fall. He used a 40 feet of movement to manually climb down.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that makes more. Okay.
I was typing something when you said that, so I missed that.
So
yeah, and I was
this
reading.
is the distance that I said is a 10 plus 40. That's why I said he had to dash to get there. So he has a 70 feet of movement if he dash, so he would have 20 more feet to go. So he will run.
Well, isn't climbing difficult terrain, you said?
Yeah, that's why I counted as 40 feet.
But that is a 40-foot drop.
Yeah.
You're right. This guy will be at in the middle of the cliff, I guess. 5 feet, and he can spend 65 feet climbing down, and he would have 7 more feet to go onto the ground, and he will drop down from that point. And technically, he's less than 10 feet, so he won't take any fall damage. But he is on the ground currently. Yeah.
So you were saying that the spider can't use his strength for the melee attack.
Yes.
Okay, so what is it then?
Dex.
So it's just +2?
Yes. Which is a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, it's very interesting. But...
18. That hits. Roll the bite attack damage.
And then, so it'll be 1d8 plus 0.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
And that is 7 points of damage.
And he has to take a
By
Constitution
default,
check.
By default, it is, as you mentioned, It fails a Constitution saving throw, I'm pretty sure. And
So it takes 2d8 poison damage.
yes, roll poison damage. Spider Dex used to be something
12.
like 16, but it had to. I used those points and transferred it into strengths by 2-to-1 ratio to make the strengths to 18. So probably they were going through multiple giant spiders in the bat cave to see which one can handle Sunny's weight, and they probably picked this up. Spider-Max currently is 10 from 16. He sacrificed 6 points from Dex and 2 points from Constitution in order to give it +4 to Strengths. And that is number 1's turn. Number 3 have fire, 2, 6, and 4, and 5, which is in front of Yasu, will spend half of his movement to stand up using 15 feet of movement speed. And
is one still alive? Because with the 12 extra damage from the poison.
12 extra damage. It is still alive, although they're both 1 and 5 are very hurt. 5 will try to run away from Yasu, as it is feared, and 15 feet plus 30, 45 feet of movement. He will do the same thing. He will go there and will drop down of the cliff. So he will spend 35 feet climbing down, and he will just drop 5 feet.
I don't think a 14 hits, but that's what I rolled.
Let's see if it is. 14 does it. Roll your damage.
Wow.
These guys are not that strong, as I mentioned at the very beginning. 12 damage. Would you like to kill him?
Actually, as I see him turning toward the cliffside, I hit the back of his spine like a baseball bat, and I just send him flying over the cliff.
And you
So
hear the sound clump onto the ground, and now there's one dead.
Oh, actually, it was a one-handed baseball bat, because I'm dual wielding. Yeah.
And it's time to fly. Sunny.
Does a spiritual weapon care about height
Yes.
and travel distance?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess it's there.
Alright.
And then I guess so I have to sprint to get to this guy.
Your movement speed is 60 feet, right? And
If I
you
sprint,
have
it's
a
30
20
feet.
feet afterwards.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you have enough. Because spiders have climbing speed, so it's not
Right,
difficult
so
terrain
it's-
for spiders. So
Right,
40
so still
feet,
20 feet down.
you can get there. Yeah, 40
I was
feet
just
down,
saying
and you can get there using spider's movement.
Alright, okay. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So that's the spider's movement. I did my bonus action, and then for my action, I guess I'm gonna punch this dude.
Yeah, you can punch him.
Yeah, let's punch someone. I don't even know. Do I know how?
You
Body
can,
slam.
I
like,
think I just
Spider-
remove the weapon from my sheet because I can do so many other things.
punching.
Body.
You can body slam him, as you mentioned.
Oh no, I was supposed to have a small mace on here, but I don't know what happens. Yeah, I don't have the weapon set up anymore. Why did it delete itself? Okay, so we'll just shoot Sacred Flame at him.
And Sacred Flame, DC 14. Let's see. He makes a saving throw and takes no damage.
No.
Draco.
Just by 1. Okay, so action. I'm going to. Oh god.
This is turning into a massacre.
Hey, they fucked you up in the beginning, though. If it wasn't for Sunny's healing, you would be not as aggressive right now.
There's more where that came from.
Draco,
Okay.
your movement speed is reduced by 5 feet this turn.
Okay. Where'd it go? I had it. Where'd it go? So, okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. So I am going to, as my action, I'm at number 2. I am going to cast Firebolt.
Alright. Make an attack.
It's not on my attack sheet, so I have to manually enter it.
Yeah, I recommend adding it for the long term, but it's fine.
It was in there, but I don't know what happened to it. Because before I started the session, I edited my spell sheet, whatever.
Yeah,
So
just edit again later. It's fine. Just roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 1d20. What's 5? Does the 10 hit?
No. It misses.
Okay, fine. Then as my bonus action, I am going to I'm going to step back here and hide behind one of the rock formations.
You should be able to hide from number 1, but it will have not much effect compared to against the other ones. Yeah. And I'll say that you're hidden from number 1.
But I'm still behind cover because rock formation. That
you really can't hide behind that thing. You should be here to hide behind that thing.
where
You're standing in front of the thing. Number 2 and 6 and 4. There's nothing in between you two. That group.
There's no rock formations near me at all that I can.
There
hide
are
behind.
rock formations, but you have to move around this big rock. I would say you can get like there or something. If you get to the other side.
Oh, so when you just said about the mushroom stuff, that was like describing like the black stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And the red thing in the middle too. But
Okay, so I can easily with my measly 25 movement speed get behind something though. Basically, I just want to hide from incoming damage.
Right now, it's pretty hard for you to hide. So decide where you want to go, and let's talk about that.
Well,
You
being
should have done all that
mushroom
before you ran out of
stuff,
the plateau.
The base of this shouldn't be the full width of this if it was like that mushroom stuff you was talking about.
Yeah, well, just let me. Okay, then let's me move the whole thing a little bit.
That's where I'm like confused at. Because you're saying there's cover, but also I can't use cover. It's confusing me.
There we go. To hide behind something, you need to be actually behind something, right? So you're not really behind at the moment. What part are you confused of?
Like, I guess mentally I'm picturing this different. 'Cause you sent that picture, and there's things like I could easily get behind them with 25 feet of movement speed somehow, because I didn't move any, so I still have 25 movement speed. You can't. So what is their width? Like a whole 30 feet round,
You see the width there.
So yeah, it's 15. I can
Move
get. I can get behind. I can get behind it.
Yeah, move your token and.
So I'm just behind it.
You should be able to hide from number 6 and 4. You'd be hidden from 6, 4, and 3 and 1. Only 2 will be able to see you.
Okay, that's better than having 4 have free range of me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, it's your turn.
Confusion aside, I'm good.
Okay. You is going to get a running jump and jump to the other side of this mini cavern.
Yeah, I would imagine that's possible. Yeah.
So he will land.
Featherfall, so good, right? I mean the feather.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Map to utilize it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
People underestimate it. I'm like, oh well, this is actually pretty good. But yes. Yes.
Then
you
I'm going to
jumps
dash.
giant leap several feet, and you still have it with that shirt? Holy shit.
I'm dashing.
Okay.
So that's
80 feet
10.
total, right? So.
Yeah. Can you tell me how much more I got?
So. I'll say you just move in a straight line, you know. I say you move there and then do the lunging jump, right? So. That's 40
Yeah.
and 20, so 60 feet you have used. You have 20 more feet to go.
Okay. And
Unless I'm wrong, but yeah.
20. I'm gonna get right in their face. I'm gonna howl like a wolf again.
Oh my god.
You know, and just grimace at them with my bloodied weapons of their comrades.
As you're desperately asking, calling for your mate, number 3 will be shooting at you with an arrow.
And they, yeah, that hits.
You take 3 points of damage after rage and make Constitution saving throw. Number 2, 6, and 4 will also shoot at you with their arrows. Only one of them hits.
I'll miss.
Oh, 16
Nah,
misses.
All
it's
three.
17.
All right.
Yeah, awesome.
And number 1, will desperately stab at the spider and misses.
What? That's right.
And after that, it will move away a little bit, looking at you guys. And 2, 6, and 4, they will move 40 feet of movement to climb down there. They have 35, but they move almost to the ground and they drop down like a few feet. And they are on the ground level. And Sunny, it's your turn.
Alrighty, we got all this stuff. Jeez, I can't hear anything with the pages.
I'm sorry.
So spider, too far. Yeah, let's move up a little bit. Spiritual weapon's going to get some action in too.
Woo!
Alright, so we got a spiritual weapon swing, a spider bite, and a sacred flame.
Kill, kill, kill. Yes.
Alright, we got all the goodies. I guess we will start with the sacred flame.
And dex save. Makes it.
Okay, and then we have the dice roller. Change it to d20 plus 2. The spider bite. Wait, that's too many. That's too many d20s. But either way, it would be a miss.
Yes.
Yeah. You add them together, they miss. All right.
Yeah,
And then the spiritual weapon. Natural 20.
how would you like to kill it? Probably will die. I mean.
Well, just like this massive
that's-
morning. So I gotta shoot.
Unless you're really bad, you will probably survive.
So when you do a natural 20, it's like you just get double dice, or is it maximum
double
dice
dice.
plus a roll?
Double dice.
Roll
Okay,
20
so
usually compensates for it.
well, my roll 20 isn't working, so I have to do everything manually.
Just click on special weapon, you should do it. I mean,
It says plus 6.
no, but if you
Give it
click
a
on
try.
it, you should do the damage die properly.
The parentheses of the +6 by the spiritual weapon, that's the modifier for the attack.
Yeah, that's damage is correct.
Ah.
It's 11 damage, and it will kill. Or would you like to kill it?
Oh yeah, we're killing everybody.
All right, one. Unlike bad people, these wolf folks, Lacanians, don't deserve to live, and you have sent one to
I have
the-
no love for these people.
Yes, they will see the Pelor one day sooner, and one less wolves in the world.
Yeah, as my spiritual weapons like smashing them into the ground, and it's like, Paylor, please accept these wrongdoers,
Oh my god.
forgive their souls, and give them a chance in the afterlife.
And all of a sudden he's shouting out, sending them to Pelor. It's Draco's turn. What would he do?
Okay, he's going to peek around his cover and attempt another firebolt at the number 2.
Yes. Number 2 is currently out of your sight. Is right under the 20-feet clip currently.
Wait, so even if I peek out, I can't see them?
If you see it, you see a clip, but it's like on the base of the clip. Realistically, it's impossible for you to see it.
Oh, they're off the... Oh!
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't see their icons move.
Yep, so if you look up, then you see Yasu. Are you prone? You're not prone, yeah. You see Yasu standing there, like, just howling, oh! And you see no one else.
Okay, well, the bonus action, I'm going to dash.
Okay.
So, 60 feet. It's...
Yeah, if you get to the, like, those areas, then I'll say you can see them.
Okay, so I can still see this one now.
You can see all of them if you go there.
Okay, so with 60 feet... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Used it once, so yeah, I have one more time I can do this. I'm going to look down and shoot him with a ray of frost.
First time your ray of frost hits, roll your damage.
10. And he has to make a DC... What is it? Blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da.
I don't think there's a DC on that attack.
Ray of Frost? I thought he has... Because his movement speed's reduced.
Yeah, that's just by default. There's no save for it.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, his movement speed's reduced by 10.
Yeah, your thing is a better version of their arrow.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, if that is your turn, you.
Okay. You is going to do... his prey has disappeared.
Oh my god, you're gonna go... remember, there
I can
is
make
this
the
middle
jump.
platform. That thing is as high as you'd expect it to. So...
Technically, my long jump, because it's ×3, I could technically make that jump if I dash.
What's your long jump? Yeah, then.
Oh man, he jumps like the middle pillar and bounce off of it again.
No, I don't even need to use the middle pillar.
Yours is 16 feet tripled, right? So your long jump is about 45 feet. 52?
Wait, what? Yeah. I have it as 51 feet horizontally.
Yeah, the website says so. Probably is right.
Anyway,
that's a little bit short in distance, but I'll say that with acrobatic checks or athletic checks, you should be able to make it on there, regarding of a little bit of distance lacking.
But I'm actually gonna, I see Draco shooting. I'm actually gonna be going 5, 10. I'm sorry, 10. Shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm just gonna jump off and land on number 6.
If you do that, I'll say that both of you will take fall damage.
I'm okay with that.
Yep, and 20
Acceptable.
Fall damage. Both of you will take 5 points of damage as you fall down on him.
Okay, so that's
And I'll change it to
half, so that's 1 damage for me.
Yep, and I'll say both of you will be prone.
Cool. And even prone, I'm just gonna whack away at number 6.
I mean,
A barbarian jumps up the 20-foot cliff and start punching him with the great axe and make your attack.
Alright. Here's the, now I know when creatures are prone, you have advantage on attacks, but with me being prone also, does that counteract, or does that still give me advantage?
Prone counteracts, I believe. So.
yeah, you're throwing straight attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm. What is
Nat
that?
20.
What's that test to?
It's my weapon. It's just the way I coded it. It's a little stupid. It gets the job done though.
Okay, so
You can take a look at the numbers. They all match up.
Total damage is how much?
The first attack is 9, 11, 13, and 19 damage on the first.
Alright.
If 15 hits, then
That
that's
hits.
another 10.
How would you like to kill him?
And then that's another 11. Okay, so what 2 and 4 see is the howling lunatic come falling down from the top of the cliff, like falling directly on top of their teammate, crushing him in, and as they're laying prone, you see him take his hammer and bash his head away, and then his great axe, you see the first hit right in the neck, and it's like halfway off, and then another hit, and then the head kind of lops off and kind of rolls off a little bit as their teammate's body lays lifeless.
As a blood fountain opens up, number 6 is...
no more.
As you lays on his back, he howls.
Number 1 and 4 are feared. They will use all of their movement speed to move on the map, and they will not climb down this time. They'll take some fall damage as they just frantically runs away with their all four of them, their hands and feet on the ground. And
Don't forget that one has -10 to its movement speed.
yes, that one will be only moving 50 feet, but still is out of the map. And I'll say that if you guys want to, you guys will be able to chase them and kill them, short version. Would you like to chase and kill them?
Hell yeah.
Although number
Also-
3 will actually run away in a different direction, so one guy will get away.
I was thinking we should as they're running away. If we can't get them all, I was gonna use a thermogen and be like, "You better show up to the fucking party, or I'm gonna kill all your kids." We'll come hunt you, or not baby murdering, but we'll come murder everyone else but your
I
babies.
think he's aggressive and it's rubbed off on his teammates.
So,
I have no love for the wolves. Zero.
yeah. As you are shouting out the town, so number 3 looks at you and just give you a stare, and it just quickly runs off. And number
Yeah,
2
that's
and 4,
right. I'm gonna eat your kid.
Jesus Christ.
Number 2 and 4 is horrified of Yasu's act, and they will be running away frantically, and both of you will chase him down, and then they will cry at the end as they die, with no honor, and they will be lying and chased down to death.
Cool.
I don't even get down.
Oh, you guys should be able to easily chase down with the frost and just running jumping all over the places. So this is so cool. Yes, because they lost the will to fight. So, anyhow, you guys defeat them, and you guys currently have the boss that was giving the commands to the rest of the wolves captured with you at the moment on one of the platoons. What do you guys like to do?
No, I thought he was dead.
Oh yeah, no, you said
Everything's
knock
dead.
him up. No.
No, I killed him. I
No,
shoved
you said he
my,
killed him.
hammer through his back of it, into his mouth, and out the other side.
All right, he's dead. Well, what do you guys like to do now?
We're gonna loot the bodies, and then while we're looting the bodies, I would like to feed one of the wolves to the spider.
Yeah, I'd like to loot the bodies too.
They won't have too much things on them.
That's fine. I do want to feed the spider, though.
Yeah,
They should have a lot of arrows though.
yeah. If you want to get a longbow with a few arrows, that is
Yes.
something you can do. Would you like to do that?
I do need a longbow. I do not have any ranged weapons.
Okay.
Same. I would like to get a longbow as well.
All right.
So-
Both of you should be able to grab one longbows each, and each of you roll 1d20. 2 of you were getting the longbow. Let's see how many. That's the number of arrows that you will start with.
Well, can I roll d20 and just give them the arrows?
No, I'll say that. Why do you get to run the gold? For you, roll 1d100 for the
1d100. 33.
Alright. Now run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Killed. 20d6 for the group.
Roll 20d6. 78.
You guys as a group guess total 78 silver.
These guys were big spenders, huh?
No, they lived off the land. It's kind of expected.
So that's 26 silver each.
Sounds about right.
And then I'm pretty sure I remember seeing you spend a lot more. So I hand him my 26 and be like, I'll finish paying you off later.
Alright, if you want to transfer rolls, yes.
Okay, and I collected 15 arrows. Is that what the D20 was for?
Yep, 15 arrows and 18
And I collected
arrows.
18.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then how much meat can we harvest off the wolves?
It will be considered as a carnivalism.
Why?
Because you're a turtle and you're eating wolf.
Yeah, turtles can eat wolves.
Okay, in our standard, it will feel like Asian eating American, something like that.
So what's wrong with that?
Okay. Well then.
No, I'm just kidding. I do want to feed one of these guys to the spider, or at least pack him up as a doggy treat later for the spider. See if he can cocoon one of them into a web, drag it behind us. He deserved it. He did good. He's hauling my fat ass around.
He will likely...
If I had to carry a turtle around, I would want a damn doggy treat afterwards.
Oh my god.
Unless the spider's not interested, if he's not interested, I'm not going to force him to eat some nasty dog.
Okay. Spider will be interested, actually, but I think morally it is maybe questionable. But if no one in the party has anything against it, I'll say you can do it.
Morally eating things?
That's fine. So yeah, I'll say that spider ration will be fed with one of the wolves. Yeah.
Hey, how are you guys doing health-wise?
Full health.
Nice.
I only took 9 points, so I'm at
Okay, we can continue then.
All right. And
23. I'm at 23.
Well, how many hit points have you guys taken?
I've only taken 15 after your healing.
We can take a short rest.
You don't need a short rest. I can do
What's
another
the-
30-point heal. Is what I'm trying to say.
I say we continue up to towards the cliff.
okay.
Uh,
I'll say that you guys do.
Yeah.
All right. After 30 minutes or so traveling in this cliffy area, you guys arrive at the bottom of the cliff where there's a monastery 300 feet above the cliff area. There are some bird people floating up there. You can see it, although none of them seem to notice you yet. And what do you guys like to do?
Hello!
If you're using thaumaturgy, one.
Of course, I'm always using it. Just assume I'm always using it when I'm talking.
One of the very grim-looking one. He has some of the blood paintings on his face, and he has arrows. Although he doesn't have it pulled out, flies in front of you and lands in the front, and says, "What are you seeking here, strangers? There must be." And he sees the spiders and the wounds that you guys sustained from the previous battle. Says that there are nothing of value you're seeking in this place.
Oh, well, we're not here to seek anything of value besides the most valuable thing. A ship. A friendship.
So do we all join Sunny? Or are
Yeah,
we still
all of
waiting?
you are there together.
Yeah.
Oh, you're waiting something, Greymate?
No.
Okay.
I just wondered if we joined him.
Yeah, unless specified, you guys are always traveling together.
Oh, okay.
And I would just like to inform him of the of the princess party.
Okay.
About the I don't remember her name. It's been so long.
He nods and says that if you have any business that you would like to bring up, then your job is to talk to the master of our monastery.
Yeah. Can we do that? We come in peace?
Yes, the master. I'll go and inform the master that there will be visitors. Although climbing up here, it would be a hard task for all of you.
You have an easier way of doing it?
Yes, and he flies up 10 feet up the air, ground.
I mean, like, an easier way for us? Like, do you guys have, like, a cargo lift?
We do not have such, as we have no needs of such.
Alright, well, we can have Mr. Spider here shuttle us up.
So be it.
How, outside of context, how does the cliff face look? Is it rough, like, where I can get good, like, footholds and...
There are a lot of footholds that you can grab, although a few of them, if do crumble, you need to make some checks if you're just climbing with your bare hands. And if you do fall, oh... this will be fun. This is where the climbing tool is useful, but yes.
But I don't have any of that, so never mind.
Alright,
Actually, you said at the beginning of the session, since those two aren't here, do we have access to some of their items? Because I know one of them had climbing gear.
Yeah, I mentioned that if you need a specific item from their inventory, you should be able to grab it and borrow it. And let me see if they have a climber's kit or not.
I thought Dex did.
Yes, I would like to borrow that.
Dex does not have it, but Aravan has a climber's kit. I'll say that you can borrow the climber's kit from Investigator Aravan.
Okay, so I do that, and I start climbing up with the bird.
Let's see. So, this is a description of the climber's kit. So instead of making check for 30 feet, 300 feet or whatnot, you can only fall 25 feet.
It doesn't... It said the page found in the link you...
It's not found?
I got the link.
Here's the word. Those are the exact wording for the climber's kit. That's the effect of it.
Okay, yeah, because it was saying the page wasn't found when I was clicking on the link.
Okay.
It worked for me. Sorry.
So, climber's kit, you should be able to use an action to anchor yourself onto the wall, prevent you to fall any lower point. So, let's start climbing. And Sunny, you just climb up with the spider.
Yeah.
Ah-ha-ha! And Yasu and Nemo, how would you guys like to climb?
I figured we could do like a spider web rope, so if you do fall, the spider can kind of like assist. Or we can use the spider as a shuttle system.
It's a sticky thing. It's not really good for rope, I believe, unless you like make a work out of it. But
well, I think if you make it long enough and it's tied around someone's waist, it's more like a precautionary, not an assistant. Like they fall.
Can't we just use I like the shuttle idea.
Yeah, just have everyone get shuttled up with the spider.
Yeah, that feels like cheating, but I can't argue against it. So, I mean, I could say the spider is only trained for him, but whatnot. But he just met two, so. All right, fine. Let's just skip ahead and say that you do the spider. You use the spider.
We can do strength checks if you really want to do something to hold on.
It's fine. Campaign is not about climbing walls, right? So using the spider, going up and down, and up and down, and up and down, you guys should be able to climb up to the surface. And if you were to go up there, you guys see a beautifully constructed monastery of sort. There is a beautiful walls and. You've never seen a construction style of this thing, but
You're fine. Keep on
Yes.
talking.
I'd imagine that in the general looks, think of it like a Cambodian temples looking thingies, and those type of things are built in here. And most of them seem to be in color of red, similar ones to the similar color of the rocks that is found nearby as the local rocks.
I take a selfie.
Yes. And if you were to go up there, the very grim looking Kirkos that was talking to you on the very ground seems to be looks at you and was waiting for you guys and says that the master is waiting inside. Your destiny awaits. And saying very edgy things, like he gestures all of you inside.
Do I see any like icons to a religion or a faith?
Roll religion check.
Oh, all right. Boop. Nope, I don't even know what religion is.
There are a lot of symbolisms on the walls and whatnot, and you fail to detect the major source of their symbols.
And then I'll just mention, like, those are some nice pictures.
And as you guys are walking along, you guys see many of these flying eagle folks. Seems to be training on the yards. And he looks at them and looks at all the symbols that you're pointing at and says that, yes, we have worked our time into protecting this land. And we are very proud of what we're doing.
Oh, you should be. You should be. What's your relationship with the back folk?
Bad folks.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're called.
And I have no idea of the folks that you call bad folk.
And then, all right. Well, I guess I'm trying to pull information out of this guy before we go and talk to the boss.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
I want to see what the relationship is with the bat people, what the relationship is with the puppies. You know, what do they know about the bee folk?
He doesn't seem to know what bat folk is, and he doesn't seem to know. He doesn't actually seem to know anything about the wolf folks that you guys found up there.
Well, I don't know what the real name for the bat.
Yeah, I forgot too. Actually, I need to look.
I'm assuming you're careful now. Okay, because you use the air quotes, and I'm like, am I saying it wrong? Are we cool with me using the word bat folk?
Technically, bat folk shouldn't be used as a wording against the natives. It's like they're calling Indians, like the Native Americans, as the red folk.
Redskins.
Yeah, redskins. It's like, whoa, what is this? And it'll also show the character of this personality. He doesn't.
I actually don't have that in my
Sure.
notes.
Kiran is the name of the red folk. But I mean, I don't expect you to remember these names. So most of the time,
Yeah.
you say bad folks, I'll just translate that for the NPCs. But this case, is
Okay. Cool.
the character is weird. So.
Well, because like now this the players talking. Didn't we have a message for these people from the Sharon?
Yeah, from Miha.
Right, but this guy's saying they have no relationship with the bat folk.
Oh,
If
let's
you
talk
say
to the
Chiron, this guy will respond. It's like, I've heard that we worked before.
Oh, I thought. All right, now I'm confused.
No, but as I mentioned that. Yeah, anyhow, whatever. Leave your confusion be. Anyway.
All right, so now I'm looking at this guy. Do you know or do you not know?
I do know Kiran's, those evils, but greater one than the others. At least not monstrosities lurking under the shadow.
Ah, lesser two evils, huh?
If you were to pick, we picked the one that can be negotiated and argued.
Well, why do you have to negotiate and argue with them? You guys have like a trade deal or something?
No. Our order does not negotiate with evil. We will purge.
No, I mean with the Sharon. You have like a trade deal with the Sharon?
Trade? No.
Or are they just a speed bump to the other things?
Speed bump?
All right, so see, I'm confused because he started off saying he doesn't know anything about bat folk, and then he said he knows things about bat folk,
No,
and now he has an arrangement with the
okay,
bat folk.
as I
so he can
mentioned,
purge dungeons.
he doesn't know anything about bat folk. He knows about Chiron.
Right. Okay.
Yes. And what is speed bumping player, actually? Like, on other than the...
Like a hurdle.
Yeah, but
like
what's
another-
what's that in this context?
So okay, I'm still getting over.
Obstacle. Obstacle is a good term to use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're just there to slow down the other evils.
Well, if they do cause harm to the balance, they will be purged as well.
To the who?
To the balance of this world, the safety of this realm.
You're gonna purge
Yeah,
them.
I
even though
can't.
the
I never say
purge
anything.
Grow beforehand. You helped them purge years ago, but you will purge them. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I just look at Greymane and you and be like, I don't know what this guy's saying.
We have helped them to purge a great monster living underground years ago. It was a monster with many eyes that was quite extraordinary beings living underground.
Would I know any of this information given the studies I took back in my town through courses
Arcana.
Arcana?
You do know operation living underground that is extremely powerful, known as Beholders, that has a magic eye that negates most of the magical effects, and it's called the Bane of the Wizard. It is critically crucial as it shuts down all the magic in front of it, and has a powerful ability to shoot magical beams from other eyes that usually is very deadly to many of the creatures. It's generally considered evil.
So you helped the Chiron people purge a beholder years before?
More like we use them to purge it us together. It'll cost us quite casualty to purge that alone.
Okay.
We use everything that we got on this realm. Not much loss is acceptable in our standard. And if you guys would you guys like to ask this guy more while you're walking?
I thought we were talking walking. We haven't made it there yet?
Yeah. If there's nothing else, you guys will make it to there. So silent goes on as this guy actually doesn't talk much more things about the order and whatnot. And you would see a very old eagle folk, the Kirkos with like a very calm looking one, and this one actually seems smaller than the other ones too, as a sign of aging. And with the small wings, and it has a little boiled water. You notice it's a tea that is holding of a quality. And in front of it, there's a table and the little foods, mainly of the local, some sort of fruits that have been cut that is in front. And there are a few of the other cups that are prepared for you guys as well. And the guy that was guiding you guys to there stands behind the old man that is sitting. And the old man likely smiles and gestures all of you to sit.
You sits,
I sit as well.
then he'll stand. Then he'll shake his head and sit again.
Okay. And he will take a sip of the tea slowly, and he gestures at the tea.
I bring it slowly to my lips and smell it for what type of tea is it? Do I get anything out of that?
I drink it.
Well,
It's a herb tea. It is.
roll 10d10.
I gain that many permanent hit points.
Roll 10d10! Yes, roll
he
10
will
d10.
take a step.
Yes, 10 d10.
No.
See what you get.
Oh my god, I just killed the turtle! No!
If you were to rate this tea, it would be 48 out of 100.
Ooh.
Oh,
This
damn,
is,
I thought it was gonna be poisoned.
we need to teach these guys how to use that honey that those bee folk are making. They could probably make a better tea.
And the old eagle says that, welcome to our monastery. I hope you're enjoying the view. And he gestures at the outside window where you can see the mountains and all the other views from the lower, higher ground. So, what business do you bring to our monastery? And, oh, where are my manners? I am the Master Killen. I am in the charge of our Order of Shooting Star. Yes, that is 1L, I believe. 1L. 1L and this So, two of you guys with videos off, I don't know what's going on, but is there anything that you guys like to do?
Well, it's just everything's lagging so bad. I can't hear anything, so I'm trying to do my best.
Yes. Yes. Anything that you guys like to do?
Like, he's not even looking at the master, staring out at the distance and the height of the view. But he's still talking at the master, just not making eye contact. He's saying, we came for two reasons. One was we have a message from the Chiran regarding that after 15 years it may be time for another purge, as well as there's a race of bee folk that have come into the forest, and they want to be allies with the surrounding races and areas. They would like it if you could attend a party that they're having to better know each other and get acquainted.
It is good to know that there is always, and he takes a sip at the tea, another people who desire peace. You can assure them that we will be at peace with them if you leave the world as peaceful as they are found. And he looks at the windows as you do as well, and says that, and for Chirans, I haven't seen them for a very long time. If I will send Surveyor Aaron to see what dangers rises among their caves. Investigator Aaron. And he says, yes, master. Say, get your view, and could you please investigate the underground to see if there's a need for another purge? And Aaron said, yes, master. And he stands up and leaves immediately, and a few of the other people seem to follow him as they go. And he looks at you softly and says that, anything else? If not, you're welcome to stay in our monastery, as long as you don't cause any trouble.
The party, those that were interested in becoming allies and friends that are new to the area, it's coming up soon.
What, tomorrow?
You would probably have an idea of how long. I personally don't.
Yeah, this has gone on for like a really long time.
Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow night.
It'll happen tomorrow night. as the sun falls.
Well, monastery does not engage with relationship with other factions. It has been a long tradition of our order to keep away from the worldly troubles.
I don't think they want to
Well,
push their troubles onto you. More like to get to know you and learn about y'all's culture.
like you
You're
know of the
welcome
Sharon.
to visit us and learn from our teachings and join our orders in their wish. Tell them that they are always welcomed.
What about do you have another investigator that can come and report back after the party to you?
You think they would be threat to the realm? I thought they desire of peace.
Well, they do, but at the same time, it'll be quicker and easier to understand them at the party than having us travel back and then having them travel here. If we could just ask of one person or one of your folk to come with us, we can escort them back to the area.
RP wise, there's no reason for this guys to accept at the moment as a player, telling you the player the reason. And Killen says, laughs at you smartly and says that, as I mentioned, we tend to stay out of the world as much as possible.
Except they have a relationship with the whatever their names are.
They actually
Sure.
don't.
You said he did.
Only reason they did that is that they wanted to kill a monster, and there would be a lot of casualty. And at the time, was the Surveyor Aaron had mentioned that those are evil folks too, and they use them to defeat the greater evil.
So they have an interest in the outside world.
They don't.
They use one type of people and they fear another type of people. That sounds like a lot of outside world interest.
They would actually exterminate the bad folks as well if they had chance.
So, but that's still an interaction with the outside world.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, as I mentioned,
even with our
diplomacy.
political role playing perspective, that's.
No, it wouldn't even be diplomacy per se. It would just be more along the lines of, hey, you say there's a new race here? We should probably send someone just to see if they're a threat or not. These people we just met today may be saying they're not a threat, but, you know.
If they didn't know about backposts before, maybe. Woo.
Well, I don't know. It all sounds very hypocritical. Like every race we meet is like super hypocrites. Like I don't.
Other than bee folks. Bee folks are
like yeah. Like I have zero patience for negotiation on this plane.
I mean, if everyone is a sunshine.
New alignment, lawful evil. Everyone can sit and spin.
The wolves are actually fine alignment, except that the shaman is evil, but you said a fire.
No. I'm talking about mine.
What?
No, it was a joke. It was just bullshitting. I don't know.
But yes.
I'm not gonna try to talk to these people. I have no interest.
Okay.
I'm gonna go start looking at their art and try to find someone standing by themselves and ask them about their art and their religion and stuff.
Alright. You would actually find a few other people very interested in talking to you about that. And roll persuasion. Let's see how much information that you'd hear from their monastery people.
Well, I don't want to convince them about their religion. I want to know what they want to tell me.
I know, they will tell you. And let's see how much you hear.
Nine, I guess. I'm
not trying to convince you that their organization is called Order of the Shooting Star, and they are a monastery order that is actually spread throughout the entire continent of Sword, and they have a very long-range communication system set up where each of the people goes back and forth. And if there is a very big threat to the realm or in nearby area, generally the monasteries try to take care of it without having each of the smaller areas being affected. Many people seem to be proud of what they're doing in their jobs. And yes, two of you who are in there, what do you guys like to do?
I'm looking at. I say, wouldn't it be more beneficial for your order to not have a blind spot? Because like we were informed when we got here, you guys didn't know of the bee folk, but they could be an unforeseen entity that could amass to evil. Wouldn't it be more to your benefit to send one investigator survey for one night, to use the party as like a gateway into learning about the bee folk and about what they want to do? Like you said, right now they could be peaceful. They're peaceful, but peace and chaos turn on a dime.
We have seen them moving into the area, but haven't caused any trouble yet. And I am pleased with the way that they're making. Although, when they were engaging at war with the others, we were quite concerned. But for now, it is all to be.
Well, the Loganans, they're still not too fond of these folk. They may try to fight them again.
If they do decide to fight again, and if it turns too one-sided, then we may have to intervene. Which is sad destiny.
like kind of shout over my shoulder. Yeah, it'd be nice if a higher kind of person would just meet everyone and could solve it ahead of time. Preventive maintenance over resolution.
They actually generally don't want to involve in warfares, but
I generally didn't want to crawl my fat ass up the side of this cliff either.
Yeah. Look, they have a history of not interfering with the war. They will still try to stay out of it as much as they can. And yeah, can say is that unless one of them are abusing the power of the lands to abuse the others, for now it shall be so. They do like peaceful tribes, but if someone is overly aggressive, it's not like they're gonna go out all on war at them. They are generally think of it as a group of monster hunters.
So do these folk, have you made any contact with them at all? In terms of, are they aware that if they do step out of line, that you will come?
We are
Or are
aware
you just like a invisible
few
hammer?
Sources that Lokanans have. That is a great source of power that can disrupt the whole realm. If they do come to that, maybe. But if it is just a war, likely not.
As a player, could you repeat that real quick?
They have a power that could disrupt the balance of the realm, and unless they use that, they won't interfere with the war.
But didn't they say that they would intervene if the war with the Logans got to be one-sided? If the fight with the Logians got too one-sided, they would interfere. You said
he did.
So,
like I said, hypocrites.
So there's multiple reasons. I'm gonna probably even to the players, or maybe even to them, because no one knows the future, as to what would encourage them to enforce their order?
How would you like to ask that in character?
Well, it sounds like Master
Safadias.
Krillin, that your order has specific standards that you expect all the races to live up to in these lands. And if these new races that come through, for instance, myself, my comrades, the bee folk, if we don't know what your expectations are, how are we to know when you'd come to enforce your order?
Long ago, there was a wizard named Perfect Green. He was a brilliant one, I hear, and made many wonders in the world. And one thing that he used was he had a magic to influence over the land and harness this power over the nexuses, the focus of the powers. And few locations manifest themselves into a certain form of magic. You may have seen the well that was in the area of, oh my god, what's the name of the people? In the Apisans have. And you may have seen the wells that the Locanans have in their caves. If any one of them were to abuse that power, it will be the power that can unbalance the world itself. If they do, then we would have no choice. But if they don't, then I would leave it entirely up to them.
And are they aware of this? If you were to tell them up front, perhaps they would be as to the substance that they know nothing about.
Using the power, I know that they have a ritual to sacrifice one's life in order to gain greater power until the goal is met. Previous chief, I do know, was observed to be killed while using the power. Well, was cleansed by us.
Is he talking about the Logians?
Yep.
Using the fountain before the bee folk came in?
Okay, there is a different fountain-like place in the where the Locanans live, and he's saying that previous ship team abused that power, and at the end, these people, at least his master says that they have killed the previous ship team of Locanan.
So he never actually quite answered my question then when I asked him
He
about
mentioned that if someone is abusing those powers to upset the balance, then they would have to intervene.
Yeah, but I was asking, wouldn't it be more convenient if they were to come ahead of time to say, hey, this is, don't be abusing this, or else we will come and have to put a stop to it, but feel free to use it as is.
We're
type
not
thing.
the oppressor. We are just watchers. And until there is the upset, we will not intervene. It is our way of life, living through the world full of conflict for generations. Well, if you say that in character, maybe he will say something, but you do not say anything in character, so no.
Yeah, what is the balance? Who decides? You don't evolve except for the purge.
Have you seen a monster the size of a mountain moving around?
Also, you don't. So, what are your values? Your values are peace, equality.
There are beings that are untouchable by regular means, and those that disrupts the older life surrounding, lives of those surroundings must be stopped, for those to around to live at peace.
But it's okay for you to do that.
Yes.
What makes you any different from the monster downstairs?
Well, for instance, we would not hurt anyone who is not trying to hurt anyone else. We would only hunt down the monsters who have been abusing their powers and hurts others with the powers that shouldn't be existing in this world.
And then what is the balance? Who decides?
Well, our order has strict reasons on engaging in combat. There are a few lists of the monsters that we generally look out, and if they do arises, then we will sure to be found there fighting them.
So if there's a bunch of rabid bears eating fish out of the stream, are you gonna go smite the bears?
Of course not. It is the way
Then-
of their life.
Then what? So what's the difference?
Well, there are monsters that you may not have heard about that is beyond the normal people's imagination. You will
Well,
only
I'm
have
not trying to imagine evil.
Do you have? I mean, we may not be able to see side to side, but I'm sure in time you will see the meaning of our order.
Oh, maybe I'll be at the bee village. If you guys want to come and teach me, I'll be there. And maybe a lot of other people will be interested in your teachings.
He's
But-
We have seen the bee soldiers up close. They're much more advanced than the Chiron or the Logans. They could be a potential good addition to the Order of the Shooting Star. But unfortunately, as far as I know, they have no knowledge of you. If you were to come, maybe send one of your envoys over to this party, maybe these folk would be interested in helping you and joining the Shooting Star to hunt down these monsters.
We do recruit promising people time to time if we do find such talents. But at the moment, it's
If you
only
refuse to go
invitation
out, how would you
to
be able to
individuals.
find? But if you refuse to go out, how do you find the talent?
Who says we don't go out?
We're trying to encourage you to go out to introduce yourselves to these new folk. You may find that some of them would be willing to join the order.
There are no place where the eyes of our order does not reach. I assure you of that. And if there is an arise of a clever and powerful and right-minded individual, we will be sure to give him an invitation to our order.
This eye you speak of,
Yes, the beholder.
not like a beholder.
Well, it was a
Well-
quite powerful one, in fact, on a long time.
So you took an eye from the beholder?
It was enslaving the populations underground, making its army slowly growing. Quite a bit of a threat that poses to the world.
And you killed it and took its eye, and now you can see and spy throughout the lands?
No, we have burned it, made sure that it doesn't rise.
I was
Why are you
referring
coming up
to...
this eye?
Well, he said that he could, like, this eye of theirs can, like nothing can hide from their eye. If they see somebody worthy of recruitment, that they'd be able to, they'd know of it and go and try to recruit said person or thing. And it sounds like they have a very high clairvoyance of the whole lands. And so, and he kept on referring to it kind of as like an eye or vision or the sight type thing. And so that's what I was questioning.
in Flavor, they have their monastery hidden in some locations from every distances and every places, and there is people responsible for surveying the area. So those people will be on the lookout.
Are you the closest group of your kind to the bee folk?
Closest? Oh, this monastery. Yes, we are the responsible in this area.
And these bees have no knowledge of your existence.
I'm afraid they do not. If they do, maybe some people have observed us, but I don't think.
So why are you keeping yourselves hidden from them?
We don't. We just don't do anything to make others know us. If they do know us, that is them.
How did the Charon find you? They live underground.
Ah, Charons. Well, once we noticed that local populations in that area was increasing at an alarming rate of those monsters living underground surfacing, we were investigating the reasons for that was happening. And I believe our surveyor there, and he points at the surveyor who was currently talking with a bunch of the guys outside about organizing another trip to the underground. Says they have found that their populations were suffering due to the rise of this monster underground. So, I believe he borrowed their powers, and together they destroyed the evil that was underground.
Yeah. Side note.
Yeah.
One, I gotta get going soon. But two, I feel like I've been asking a lot of questions. Does anybody else want to jump in and try to tackle this thing?
No, I gave up like 10 seconds into it.
I'm trying to figure out how to word shit so I could ask. But given the fact that my previous comment had absolutely no effect, no idea.
Creativity is a way of making a lot of different choices. But yes.
But I got the most minimalistic reaction to the fact that these people could become great allies or a great evil, and they won't even try to investigate it or even see, like, oh wait never mind, hold on, I just saw something. I'm gonna ask Master Killen. Okay, I'm getting back into character now. Master Krillin, did you know that the bee folk are in possession of a powerful entity?
Powerful entity. I do know that they had petitioned up to Nexus, but what is this entity?
See,
You would like to know, huh?
Yes, we would be interested.
Now he's interested. Oh, look at him.
then may I propose an offer? How about you send one investigator with us to go investigate this entity, and then he'll report to you what he finds.
In DM wise, what is that entity?
The fountain.
That
Under
is
their...
technically the Nexus, so roll deception.
How would they...
They already acknowledged that they know the bee folk have the fountain.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it.
You can deceive them to come, yes. Deception. If they do, then they will be interested, and an investigation will be sent.
Christ!
Paylord.
Let's see.
Please,
Where
please,
is-
RNG.
Where
Be in my favor.
What did you roll?
20.
A 20.
Okay.
Please, please.
I will roll insight from this old monk.
Oh my god. He probably has like a
Hey,
plus
Lord.
11 sight. Oh my god.
I imagine he is around level 15
What the? Ah.
or higher.
We can take him.
So it will be.
I'm literally gonna cry.
I believe the proficiency at that level is plus 10, plus 5, and I say the wisdom
What?
is the monk stat, so he rolled 12! And
Fuck yeah.
He is interested
Fuck
in saying
yeah.
that there is a new power that they have obtained, and you think that will cause the upset on the balance? And yes, we would surely send another investigator.
I'm pretty positive that power could interrupt the whole balance, like your power.
No, stop talking. Shh. You already agreed. That's just player-wise. I'm not saying that in character.
Gotcha. I trail off and start thinking.
They already said yes. That's it.
Yeah, I resent my comment.
Surely, Investigator Aaron would have time to investigate this one as well. Well, if
I
you
give
were
a
to-
small bow and say thank you.
When would you be going back to the fountain?
Let's see. It's tomorrow night, right? So we technically have, like, what, 24 hours to get there?
Investigators will go with you guys. That's why he's asking.
Well,
Yeah,
order.
but this is me asking the time frame.
Yeah,
Like,
so I was
how many
thinking.
hours until the party?
Yes.
We want to
Out of-
arrive when the party starts.
Hour
Out of
wise,
context.
you guys are at 5 o'clock now, so 7 hour today and 17 hour or so, the 16 hour or so tomorrow, so 23 hours you have from now.
And then how far are the dogs from us?
How far is what?
The dogs.
Dogs are 8 hour from you guys.
Well,
9
we're all
hours
wrapped up
technically.
here.
Yeah.
I kind of step up to you, and I'm like, hey, we got about 23, 24 hours from now before the party. I don't think we go straight back to the party, or straight back to the bee people. We head over to the dogs, check in, we walk in, see if they're still angry, and we just walk right out, or, do a little bit of murdering, and then go back.
Let's decide. Let's think about that.
All right.
And
Well,
then
because
that-
I don't want to let this guy know that we're going to go see the bee people right now. He can come with us, but we're not going to the bee people first.
Could we possibly put a pin in that until next week?
Yes.
Yes, we will start off, but the elder, for one thing for sure, that want to make sure that is that he had accepted the idea of there is an entity. You have convinced him that there is an entity that he is not aware of. Although he is aware of the Nexus, but you have deceived him. And he will send an investigator, Aaron, into that place if he has time. And depends on how you guys do, he will make a trip there first or to the bed folks first. Depends on how much.
Kirkus only have one investigator.
No, he would have there multiple more, but he's the one that is here. So, and with their movement speed, they can make multiple trips. So he should be able to go there and come back in plenty of time. That's why.
Okay, so what is it? Investigator Charon. No,
Yep,
Investigator
depends.
Aaron's gonna go over to the Charon,
Yeah.
and then come back, and then
They
we're gonna grab him and go to the
can
party.
get to the cave within an hour if they were to fly at their full speed. So that's why it's a 1 hour trip for them, right? So 1 hour, 1 hour. That's why they're asking your time frame, because they will go there, investigate, come back, and likely they will be able to join you guys still.
Yeah, I'm all for staying in this monastery and
We're-
trying to learn.
Okay. Yeah, but you have to go. You have to go, right?
Yeah.
So Nemo,
Yeah,
will see you later.
after learning about their fly speed, I would suggest we send the investigator off to the Charons and say, this time we can start our travels after Investigator Aaron gets back.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yep.
Maybe
If you
I'll-
can, write down on your notes too, and I'll watch the recordings. But there, who knows what will happen. So
Okay.
there is that. And I'll say that Nemo, you can go, and I'll answer a few questions for Greymate's character, and we'll...
Yeah, there are some minor questions I have regarding some of the things you said, but I'll watch the video as well if you can get this on YouTube. See if I can, specifically about the wizard who made the fountain. Because I was not able to fully take those notes.
Okay, it's a perfect green, name is.
Yeah, so as mentioned, I'll watch the YouTube video. Okay, that's what I thought you said, but I didn't believe it.
Okay.
Alright, so I will see you all next week.
See you next week.
And Graymate, you said you have questions about their history. If you want to, you can make the same persuasion checks and see how much information you can get.
No, I actually would. No.
I'll see you guys next week.
Bye. I wanted to, like, in character, stay at the monastery for as long as we possibly can until the investigator comes back and learn some of the teachings of the Eagle people.
Teachings of the evil people?
Eagle. Like
Oh,
yes. The monastery, like, you know, like train with them, learn maybe some skills and stuff like that. So could that be a possibility?
Can you tell me your focus of the skill? Which skill are you trying to learn? And likely in that short period of time, you won't be able to learn any meaningful skills. But tell me what your goal is.
I don't see. I just wanted. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I just wanted to see what they could teach there, because they're obviously you're making them out to be like this godlike entity, force of nature or whatever that is literally debalanced. So I wanted to see what their daily because what I'm thinking is when you say monastery, I'm thinking of a monk monastery.
Yep.
With martial training and stuff like that. So I was maybe get, I don't even know if it would be possible to with a little bit of training to up or learn something. So I don't know how you would portray that.
In few hours, it would be impossible for you to learn any meaningful skills, but character can surely spend time doing their basic moves and whatnot. I would say that if you were to make checks in later time, if you see a monk, you can say that whether they are related to this monastery or not, as you'll be more familiar with these skills. But something like that. That's something in your interest?
Yes. I just didn't know how to
then let's say
specifically what all can be taught. Since we have the 23-hour work period, and you said it takes an hour for them, so it's we stay. If we don't, I'm gonna bring it up next week. See if we don't go to the wolf people. But
even to learn a monk skill, 24 hours is not good enough. We're talking in a year period of learning. If you want to actually learn a monk skill.
No, not learn a monk skill. Just not I don't know how I want to put it in words. Just I wasn't thinking of third multi-classing into monk or anything. I was just seeing what I could pick up as
that is
extra
learning monk skills still.
So they don't do martial they don't do what would I don't even know what weapons they don't do weapon skills or anything like that.
They would use the quarterstaff and bows.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know then. I don't know.
Yeah, think of a wording and think of what your character would do, and if you tell me, then we'll roll and see what you get out of it. But yeah, learning a skill proficiencies or a special skill is a long period of time thing. You can't gain in the short time period.
Yeah, I didn't mean it I'm gonna.
Not even the level on the class, but let's say you just want to gain a monk's unarmed punch or something like that. That'd be really long time too. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can't gain a section of the monk skill just from spending a few days here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll think more of that later. It's just I'm so glad that deception roll pulled off.
It's rolls 12. I was okay, well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't need to be honest with everyone to get the job done, right? So.
Yeah, and I didn't even think about it until I looked over my skill efficiencies, and it happened to be deception.
Really, like, you just need to think about multiple ways of doing it, and if it is reasonable enough, then they will be going. But just heading straight to persuasion is not do. And also, you don't need to talk through this NPC in specific for that to happen. You can talk to other NPCs and whatnot. They have other goals that they needs to be done. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. See, I didn't know when you were talking about like the fountain that was related to the Nexus, because I think I missed that explanation of that because I wasn't in the group yet. So that's why I was confused. But that's why you spurred my memory of like there being the fountain under the ground when you were describing the bee people or whatever. And I was like, oh, maybe they don't know about that, and so that's why I said that.
The
So
fountain was there before the people arrived, and those people were well aware of the local area, so they would 100%
Gotcha.
be aware of the
Okay, well, I'm just glad it worked. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I had question-wise. See you next week.
All right. Good night, and
Night.
see you next week.
Bye.